So we are in the home of a very nice client who had a person who called herself a professional install this very expensive Wolf Gordon 54-inch good. Please come over with your camera and show the viewers the seams. If you can see them on your camera, the customers can see them on the video that we are making. Can they see these rows here?
Yeah.
And here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now you hire somebody who calls him or herself a professional. They install otherwise perfectly. Look at the cuts here. Perfection. Perfection. Everything is perfect. Except they didn't watch my video on how to protect Wolf Gordon vinyl from getting glue on the seams. So if you measure this sheet from here to where the problem starts, you'll find that the person who installed it overlapped the wall covering without using $3 masking paper, which would have prevented the corrosive glue from overlapping from one piece here onto this piece. And so we have approximately a 2-inch gap of marred or corrupted vinyl. The glue is corrosive. We know as installers when we put our hand in the glue, it starts stinging because it's actually eating away at our flesh. It's designed to stick onto the surface that you apply it to. And so what is it going to do but break down the surface upon which you put the glue in order to stick? And when you put it on vinyl, from this side to the next one underneath it, I don't care if you wipe it off right away. It tells you right in the instructions, we are not responsible if your glue gets on the face of it and begins to mar the surface. And that's exactly what happened here. And of course the installer is going to tell you it's something called shading. When do you ever get a perfect shading of 2 inches? Obviously, it's the overlap that begins at the corrosion at the beginning to the end. Shading happens on grass cloth and other vinyl surfaces. But if you stand at different angles, you'll see that the shading, you ever see one of those little images on a card of a person's face and you go up and down and their eyes close? That's because you're looking at the object from different angles, right? And so at one angle the eyes are closed. You get them at carnivals and stuff like that, or you can have an image made of yourself, and then it does it to your own picture. The same idea is here. This material has grooves in it, and the light gets trapped in these grooves and manifests a different appearance depending on the angle at which you look at these grooves. And that affects the shading. So if it's a shading issue, here's what you'll see. You'll go up to the material and it'll look different from here, here, and here. But in this case, we know it's not shading because when you look at it from here, or from down here, you see the same thing. And this is what people are getting paid for, and this is why I keep making videos on this is what happens when you don't hire a professional. Let's be honest, this is what happens when you hire a person who doesn't read the instructions to this Wolf Gordon, which costs at least $60 a square yard. Okay, folks, another video on what happens if you don't hire a professional. Please zoom in on these shaded marks. This is Spencer Colgan. You can purchase this material or all other wallpaper materials at wallpaperboulevard.com. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.